The Turkish president dismisses a UN plan for a federated Cyprus and instead backs a two-state deal. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Hodeidah is not an innocent port as the IDF strikes Houthi targets in western Yemen. Microsoft estimates 8.5 million computers around the world were affected by the recent global IT outage. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has dismissed a UN plan for a federated Cyprus and reaffirmed his support for a two-state peace deal. Speaking at an event to mark the 50th anniversary of the Turkish invasion, Erdogan ruled out resuming talks based on the Annan Plan, which proposes a united Republic of Cyprus, a federation of two states. That plan was put to a referendum in 2004 and was approved by 65% of Turkish Cypriots in the north, but overwhelmingly rejected by Greek Cypriots in the south. On the other side of the UN patrol buffer zone, Cyprus's President Nikos Christodoulidis said he'd received positive messages from the UN about resolving the issue, but took a swipe at Ankara for what he called the violation of the human rights of the Cypriot people. Cyprus has been divided since 1974 when Turkish troops invaded in response to a coup by the Greek military junta which toppled the island's government. The northern part was self-proclaimed the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus in 1983, a territory recognized only by Turkey. Cyprus joined the European Union in 2004 and Brussels considers the whole island EU territory, with Turkish Cypriots also considered EU citizens. The Israeli military has struck Houthi targets in western Yemen in response to a drone attack claimed by the rebel group in Tel Aviv on Friday. The IDF said several military targets were hit in the western port city of Hodeidah. The Houthi-run government in the capital Sana'a said oil storage facilities had been hit as well as a power plant. A spokesperson for the Houthis slammed what he called blatant aggression by Israel and said there would be a response from the Yemeni armed forces. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Hodeidah was not an innocent port, adding that it's the main entry point into Yemen for weapons from the Houthis' main backer, Iran. Saturday's attack comes after the Houthis claimed responsibility for a drone strike on Tel Aviv on Friday morning that killed one person and injured 10 others. The Houthis have repeatedly launched drones and missiles towards Israel throughout the 9-month war against Hamas, claiming to be doing so in solidarity with the Palestinian people. Microsoft has estimated that around 8.5 million computers around the world were affected by the recent global IT outage. The glitch was caused by a corrupted update issued by security company CrowdStrike, which caused computers running Windows to crash. That caused havoc across much of the world from Thursday into Friday, with flights unable to take off or land, some businesses unable to take card payments, and hospitals and clinics having to cancel operations.
We've talked for a long time in the industry about the inherent fragility of foundational parts of the internet, these little bits of activity and infrastructure that underpin the whole thing, and if they go wrong, they can have really serious global consequences.
The UK's National Cyber Security Centre warned people and businesses to be on the lookout for phishing attempts. And the German government's IT security agency warned that cybercriminals were trying to take advantage of the situation through fake websites and other online scams. Conservative activists in Bratislava have held a rally promoting what they call traditional family values. It comes on the same day that around 10,000 people attended the 2024 Rainbow Pride Festival. According to organisers, the theme of this year's march was the diversity of Slovak culture. But elsewhere in the capital, one of the organisers of the counter-rally dismissed the idea of same-sex marriage, saying children were best raised by a man and a woman.